I'm challenging myself to make 8 films in 1 year, all interconnected into one anthology type series.
Jarvis, get me 10 cheeseburgers
and sharing my entire journey through that process, all my failures, all my successes. This neighborhood is full of skunks, so we had to cut the scene short, and even the final film itself right here on this channel. And if you haven't seen the last episode, day 1 went uncomfortably smoothly, like a calm before the storm almost. And yeah, if I had to describe these next 2 days, it would most definitely be a storm. But again, I challenged myself to do this so that I can learn from each new day on set. So let's get into it. Nathan is PTSD.
This is like a Barbie camera.
I told Nick it was making me hungry looking at it. It's f***ing tiny, man.
That's weird.
Hey Nathan, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Don't look into the camera. I'm not supposed to be here.
Okay. This is what we rigged out to get an overhead shot. We have 2 combo stands, and then we're just using this dolly track connector thing to attach the pole in the middle. We have these big beefy magic arms attached to the pole, and we have 2 of them going straight into the camera here. So this first scene, I wanted to use an overhead rig, and so I put together a super wacky rig. And if you remember from the first episode, the lens is actually mounted upside down. And that actually ended up being to our advantage since we were able to mount one of the magic arms right on top of the lens, and it made it a lot more stable. This shot was to show Ruby, the main character, trying to fall asleep as the camera slowly zooms in. And that's another reason why I used this zoom lens. That, and also the fact that it makes setups so much faster. I remember the first time I used a zoom lens, I was like, how am I ever gonna go back to prime lenses? Because it saves so much time on set.
Since today's my first day, I wanted to come out.
Here's Kurt Franklin.
So Kai today is the gaffer, and he's great, and we've worked on a bunch of stuff together. And so this first scene was supposed to be a moonlit type scene where all the lights are off, but you can still see. And so this is what we came up with. Again, I'm a massive fan on planning your shots based on where the sun is throughout the day. And the sun was in the exact perfect position at that given time, which means we really had to hustle and get the shot up before the sun moves out of position. And on set especially, the sun moves very fast.
Scene 15, flat, take 1.
You never worn a VR headset?
No!
Oh.
And I don't want to spoil too much, but the scene involves a VR headset. It's kind of like a wacky Black Mirror-y type vibe. We just finished the main shots for this VR headset scene. Now we're going to a specialty shot where we're inside the headset looking just at her eyes like Iron Man and stuff like that. We have these blackout blinds. We're just closing down on the windows. We're gonna close down all the doors. And we have this black piece of fabric that we're just gonna drape in the background. And the one light that's gonna light her eyes is just gonna be one like purple MC. The lens has been upside down this whole shoot, which means we have a mount on the top of the lens at all times, which is actually comes in clutch more than once. We used it to mount the overhead rig, and now we're using it to mount the MC. We have a diopter, a +10 diopter. +4 diopter, and that's kind of the look right there.
Jarvis, get me 10 cheeseburgers. We're supposed to be wrapping this scene up with like lunch, and it looks like we will because it's 6:10 and lunch is at 8.
Right.
But then I'm worried after that. We're good now, which is good. But it is like after lunch we might be in trouble.
And then of course, there is always the calm before the storm. I just got a voicemail from the caterer, of course, saying that they had to switch locations because of an electricity issue. 615 Northwest Ave. Sounds like one of Kanye's kids. So then we went to the new location, and the new location said that they never got our order. And so therefore our order was canceled, and we were already like 30 minutes behind schedule, so we had to really quickly come up with the solution. So we just got everybody Shake Shack. But still, we were like an hour and a half behind schedule, so while we were waiting for Shake Shack, we decided to switch around scenes and just film this one simple scene really quick with one character right before lunch. Last scene of day 2. The big scene, the last scene of the script also. Lunch got delayed by like an hour and a half almost. So we had to really improv, but now we're here last scene and we have like 30 minutes to shoot it. So this last scene we're shooting is a highly emotional one, and something that I noticed on day 1 is that when people are having so much fun and they're all goofing around, it makes it a lot harder for the actors to get into that emotional mindset. And so going into this scene, I definitely had to make sure that the mood was set. We had also set up this really simple and beautiful lighting setup that consisted of just one light coming from the bedroom and bouncing off that wall. So it made for a beautiful backlight, plus the bounce coming off the wall made for a beautiful key light, and here's the result. Okay, welcome to our pillow fort. The first scene of the last day of the shoot was inside a very cozy pillow fort made by Newt, which honestly looked amazing.
I'm Newt Wilder, and I'm second AD on this set, but usually I do PD and other art department stuff.
So this is a trick I learned on YouTube where you can actually cut open a soda can and it fits right over a practical B7C or a practical light bulb, and it gets rid of all of that nasty spill that you can get on the ceiling or on the wall. And since it has that reflective side inside, it actually outputs more light in any direction that you face it. And it worked pretty well for the scene.
Jose, what are we doing right now?
Some stupid shit.
Well, last time we talked, we were getting ready for the close-up, her coverage. Has anything happened since then?
Yeah, God has proven that he fucking hates me, I guess.
So all of a sudden, the house started smelling really bad, and quickly we realized it was because Coco got sprayed by a skunk.
Dog got fucking sprayed by a skunk. Whole house stinks like shit.
So immediately I had to stop everything, and I was trying to look for the skunk remover and try to spray it all over Coco and hose her down. And the reason I don't have all the BTS footage from this is because while I was doing all that, I was telling everybody else to just get the scene ready without me because we were desperately running out of time.
And then I had to like almost get blinded by lava lamp liquid so that we can get this shot.
This next scene required a broken lava lamp, and so we broke a lava lamp with a hammer.
Oh!
So that scene was done. Coco still smelled, to be honest, but not nearly as bad. But we were now like 1 to 2 hours behind schedule, so we had to really pick up the pace at the end here. This is the part where the shower head is gonna pop off. Water is gonna splatter everywhere, potentially. And now it's time for the scary scene of the day. And I had no idea how this was gonna go. All I knew is that a shower head needed to pop off, that water might spray everywhere, and so to protect the camera, we used a good old trash bag, put it right over the camera, and pretty much just hope for the best. All right, we're ready to go.
Action!
Luckily, it worked out though, and the camera didn't die. Last scene, also first scene of the script, last scene that we're shooting. Ruby watches her house that may or may not be burning up into flames.
Technically.
We have the dolly over there. It's just gonna be one shot, and
So it's the last shot of the day too.
last shot of the day. All right, I just wanted everybody to gather around just to say thank you to everybody and pass out my thank you cards once again. Obviously, this project is like a very big passion project of mine, and it means a lot that everybody's here and willing to like help me with the project, and seeing everybody like actually want the scenes to succeed and the shots to succeed and like the project to succeed, and seeing how much everybody does like for me and for the project is like on reel.
I would say officially that's a wrap on Hell.
That is officially a wrap. Honestly, I have no idea how we even made it through those 2 days considering the circumstances, but we did. And even better, the full film is going to be out next week on this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Make sure to check out all the other behind the scenes series of all the other episodes, and I'm excited to show you how it all turned out.
Thank you for being a friend.
Ben? Ben?
Penis. I want to go back to regular life, man. I can't do this.